Hello, welcome to Dreamfall Chapters. So, we're starting Book 5, the final book of the series, with presumably the end of the Longest Journey story. Gosh, that will be a big moment for me. Okay, so the choice I made in story time has had a major impact on my journey. Possibly the one with Reza too. Reza, rather. What he called. Keeping my memory. This choice of cheese soup won't have any repercussions. I had Nano locked up instead of killed, and that's gonna have an effect on the story. My friends and allies understand me. I've turned the pipe worker's tool. That had consequences for Olivik. I bought Eco. Consequences for not letting obviously untrustworthy Lion stay in the house. Enu was injured, but she's recovering because Nane isn't dead and could treat her. So that's all good, I think. Hopefully. Wow, we are at a stunning 12 frames per second. That is pretty bad. My computer has never liked this game, even less after the switch to a new version of Unity. Actually. Well, this is clearly a hallucination.
Zoe, you're awake.
What? Wonkers, get off me! Oh, what
Oh, wait,
time
I
is
forgot
it?
he's a robot.
Wait, where am I?
You're in the hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
No.
You got really sick, and they brought you here to make you better. I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long, long time.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again. Don't worry. It'll pass. You just need to rest. Go back to sleep now. I'll watch over you.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now.
This is
Just
sinister.
close your eyes and go back to sleep. You'll feel much better afterwards.
No, I can't sleep anymore.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
I need to get up.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
Stop it, Wonkers.
Wow, that was a shaky moment for our
Over
favorite.
200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging. Flowers from Liv.
Oh yes, this ominous.
Thanks for joining us.
Can't really touch the
Things are
TV.
generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't mind one bit, Marek. Following up
Jardin
on
de
yesterday's
Roses.
heartwarming
Home,
Whatty-Corp
sweet
story,
home for
the
most of my
company behind
tumultuous
everyone's
teenage
favourite
years.
Dream Machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented 110%.
Impressive.
Graduation
Rika, but who can
day
argue the
in
Dream has
front of
changed
Jammy Hall.
everything?
An end to war,
I'd almost
an end to
forgotten
violence,
this.
an end
I
to
won a
poverty.
competition.
What are we doing here, Marek?
Second
We should be
place,
in
I think.
Dreamtime too.
Jama was
You
so
said it,
proud.
Rika, you said
Prouder
it.
than my dad, perhaps.
Whatty-Corp has
Definitely
also
prouder
announced
than
that
me.
surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go
Dad
to
and me
sponsoring
in
free dreamers
Casablanca.
for children in need worldwide.
That's
Giving
me
them the
in Cape
opportunity
Town.
to escape their dreary,
It's a card from
to a
Karen.
life of endless joy and happiness inside
Okay,
you.
we need to leave.
Just another reason why Whatty-Corp is our favourite corporation, Marek. And they're not even paying us to say that.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, things are great.
Only one outfit in
This
the
isn't
wardrobe.
really me
Just
anymore.
trust us on that.
This must go into the hospital hallway. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Danger.
Locked. All that beach and sunshine and I'm locked inside.
Zoe, you can't be this stupid. No one locks up a coma patient. They're in a coma. They're not gonna do anything.
Someone will be with you shortly.
Are you tired, Zoe? You must be tired. Let's go back to sleep. I'll stay right here. I promise I won't ever leave you.
No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell. You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place. It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
Those vitals aren't too bad. The call button should really be next to the bed, although I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
This is a terrible recreation of a hospital room. Who puts a massive television
We will send someone to your room as soon as possible.
in a coma patient's room? They're not going to appreciate it. Do I not have any choice?
All nurses are currently busy. Please wait for the next available nurse.
Okay, I guess we're going back to sleep.
Why don't you go back to sleep, Zoe? You'll feel much better if you do.
Maybe Wonkers is right. Maybe I'll feel better if I take a nap. Okay.
Well, that was a bad choice.
Wake up, Zoe. You must wake up. Come on, Zoe, get up. This place isn't real. You need to get out.
Was that April?
I'm probably going to have to cut a metric ton of footage out.
Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up because of their jobs. This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into. I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got there. It had all these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We played hide and seek all the time. When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually remember her voice that well, or her face, or that she was there with Dad and me. What just happened?
Okay. Finally have something
Mum
going on.
She wasn't... Where was she? Okay, that was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on.
I guess we keep looking at the
I remember this
photos.
day vividly. 5 minutes after this picture was taken, there was a sudden influx of naked 70-year-old men, and that's when we realized what kind of beach this was. That's me, in Cape Town. This must have been Sandy Bay. Oh, our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the backtracks to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend travelling around the island. We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. 5 years together. Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time. It's amazing that we lasted this long. I remember we stayed at the... what was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember any of it. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
No, it is
It's
glitching.
weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we? Now I'm officially freaked out. No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong.
Whoa, Mad Hat photo? Okay.
Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town, or move to Europolis. I've always wanted to do that. Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Casablanca's a great place to grow up. Such an interesting mix of cultures, and very safe and clean. But I'll have to move at some point if I want a career in pioneering. Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town.
Okay,
Move to
that's
Europolis. I've always wanted to do that.
a dust.
I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost like a dream. Come to think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there, I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird. Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me. Dad's been away a lot, traveling, but was still very close. I remember that day. We had one of our dad and daughter days. We walked around exploring the city, we went to a museum, and then we ate an amazing buffet dinner at the Wati Plaza Hotel downtown. Dad and me in Casablanca. Dad's been away a lot, traveling, but was still very close. I remember this day vividly. That's me in Cape. This must have been. I remember this day vividly. 5 minutes after this picture was taken, there was a Jardin de Roses. Casablanca's a great. Maybe I'll go back to Cape. Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the Cat is hands down the best electronic shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back. When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something about... Something happened to her, to Liv. Something terrible. Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it.
Okay. Doing good so far.
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
What are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet.
Oh, be quiet,
Come on.
Walkers.
I'll tuck you in and read you a little story, just like in the old days.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out. I mean, sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things. Please lie down, just for a minute. I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything.
Wow, you creepy
Please
Walkers.
go back to bed. Go back to sleep, Zoe.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant. Liv didn't send this. It's not real. Oh my god. This isn't real. This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us, forever. I need you to go back to sleep,
Why on earth
Zoe.
would they lock a hospital room?
Now,
That feels
before it's too late.
unsafe.
Before... Look what you've done.
Something's wrong.
No
place
kidding.
And you're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or the dream made physical by me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Well, I guess we can leave now. Oh.
What's this? Is this a one-way window? Have they been observing me? Fuck.
Oh, this just gets worse and worse.